Hello everyone, this is Pamela from Design Wishes by Pamela, here to share with you my latest mini album. For this mini album, I used the Stamperia Atelier paper collection. I had really not heard of Stamperia before, but I attended a Scrap and Create retreat a year ago, and Julie and Daphne had this in their shop to buy during the retreat. So thanks Julie and Daphne for introducing a new paper line. I'll put a link to the description in the box below to the Scrap and Create website as well as stamperia.com. So this album measures approximately 4.5 by 6 with a 2.5 inch spine. I used some jute ribbon I purchased at Michael's. I used some of the cut-aparts here and I attached those to the ribbon for the front part of the mini album. The back part is just cut from the paper collection here, which I absolutely love. The jute, the rope, the colors, the teal, the browns, it all works really nicely together. I made this album so that it could be used in a landscape or a portrait format. There are 8 pages in the album and they are made from standard personal sized envelopes. There are 8 pages and there's 2 sets of tags for each page. So the top of the page has a tag that comes out that way, and then when you open the album up, there is another set of tags that are either at the top if you do the landscape or on the side. And I use my Stampin' Up! Small tab punch to make the little tab tops on these. When you open it up, you can see that I made a little pocket, and how I did that is I just took my X-Acto knife and cut it carefully on the edge of this ribbon that's in the paper design, and then I used some of the tags from the cut apart in the collection to slide right in there. And again, these are just really pretty cut aparts in the collection, and they just slip right in here. On this page, I did my traditional Stampin' Up! Punch pocket right here. And then again, I used some of the cut-aparts. This one I made a little tiny, just a little tiny booklet for journaling. And that slips in there. Again, each page has 2 two mats. There's one here, and then there's one at the top. This page I kept pretty simple. I just love the way the papers look, and it's just another place to add photos or a journaling. Here I took one of the cut aparts and I put a magnet on it, and then I added this tag to go in there, but it slips in there and then the magnet holds it together. I popped up one of the cut aparts with some foam square, and you can also put a photo journaling there. Duplicated the same thing similar here. Beautiful papers again, love the blues. Here I did a punch pocket on both pages. I made a mat out of some of the paper, and then I used one of the cut aparts here. I duplicated the mat on this side and again did one of my Stampin' Up! Punch pockets here. Here I took some paper, I'd have my EK border punch here with the scallops, and then I made a little pocket on each of these pages, and then I took some of the paper here and made a photo mat or a journaling card. This one makes a really good journaling card because it has the lines on it. And if you guys hear anything in the background, that's my 2 Maine Coon cats having fun in the background, so sorry. Here I did my punch pocket again. I used the cut apart here to make a little booklet, and then I also took some of the paper and I made a little booklet photo with some photo corners that I had. And that slips in there like that really nicely. I did the same thing I did in the previous page here, and I took a cut apart, I put a magnet on the page and the cut apart to hold a tag that I just used, I made from the paper collection. Beautiful. Here I kept this page clean and this page clean as far as no additional embellishments, just like the other page before. Here I made a pocket again using my EK border punch. I took a cut apart, used my circle punch and cut that out, and then I made a tag with some of the paper that goes in here. Replicated the same thing I did on the front cover, where I took my X-Acto knife and I just carefully cut that border open a little bit so that I can add some tags to it. And these are some additional cut apart tags that they had in the paper collection. I distressed everything with vintage photo distress ink, just to lend to that kind of vintage look I think the overall paper design had. And then there again is the back. I really love this paper. I think I have one more paper collection that I purchased from Stamperia.com at the retreat. I look forward to showing another project to you. If you like what you see in this video, please check out the rest of my videos on YouTube or my blog. I'll put a link to the description on where to link up to my blog. On my blog, I have a shop, I have tutorials, and I have some archives of other projects that I designed. I want to thank you all for watching and have a good day.